Alright, this is a reply video for a person who's testing out a route and was wondering why he couldn't get the locomotive to go or anywhere. So when you load in and when you're coming out of the world editor into your scenario, like when you hit the play button and you load in to the actual simulator, the only thing you have to do is take your cursor, your mouse, and put it over the locomotive you put the driver in, and it's going to turn into a hand. And then once you do that, you can take over the train at that point in time. I'll show you. I'll illustrate it for you. You notice it turns into a hand. So that's how you can click on locomotive. So if I had a locomotive over here, up in the front, forgot to put the cursor on. There you go. So you can see the hand cursor. So once you do that, you can just left click, you're in the engine, and you can do whatever. This is basically the free roam stuff. It's some good ASMR too, by the way. And I'm doing this for Montana rail fanning because our encounters, I figured I'd bring out the Jeep 50, the big one. And but other than that, when that person asked, when they were in Ohio still, how they couldn't get the train, or they couldn't, they would load in it like this and they couldn't, see the train. All you do is just put your cursor over it, put the hand on it, left click, boom, you're in the train. And I'll illustrate that here in 1 second. But that's how you move around trains. So if you hit 8 and you move around, and you left click with your hand on the locomotive, you can jump into it. Like I said, even if you had a train up here or back here, if you had another one here, it's basically train set at this point in time. It's a free roam scenario. But here, my Jeeps. Beautiful. You look very familiar. And then just left click. So here we go. So then once you do that, you're in the train. And so if there's another locomotive, you can left click, with your hand, and you can jump into it. But hit 8 to get out, or press 8 to go into free roam or free view, where you can move around, and then you can left click on your locomotives. It gets buggy from time to time, so just be warned that if you get locked into a train, just exit out, relaunch it, and you should be okay. But here for Montana rail fanning. In Burlington, Northern Santa Fe, here's one for extra good measure. Cutbank says hello to Browning, Montana. There you go, Montana rail fanning. Keep an eye on you. Ciao. Much love to all the Montana folk from Phoenix, Arizona.